Hi, my name is Ethan. Welcome to United Airlines Mileage Award customer service. How may I help you?
I'd like to book tickets using my reward miles.
Wonderful. I will be happy to help you with that. How many miles do you have?
350,000. I have been trying to buy these tickets for over 3 months.
Wonderful. And where would you like to go?
I would like to get 2 business class tickets from Chicago to Paris. Non-stop. Using Saver Awards.
What date would you like to fly?
Departing anywhere from June 20th to June 23rd, returning July 3rd, 4th, or 5th.
I'm sorry. We do not have any Saver Awards for those flights on those dates. But I would be happy to book those tickets for you at the standard award level.
How many more miles is that?
Double. You do not currently have enough miles for this level of reward, but I can sell you the additional miles you need for just slightly more than the cost of purchasing tickets outright.
I don't understand. And I feel somewhat badly that you have to listen to this, since I am fairly certain that you probably don't make enough to care the smallest bit about my little problems. You probably had dreams and ambitions way beyond standing here and suffering through complaints, most of them probably full of vulgarities and different to the laws of grammar. I'm sure you are, at this very moment, wanting to check your watch to see how long before lunch, before you have to say we are so sorry for your bad experience. Your business is very important to us. Please know we take your information very seriously. Thank you for flying United, or some similar placation. For the record, I'm pulling for you to get that job you applied for, in order to get you off this job.
I just sent in the application.
Good for you. Who can I speak to about this situation?
This room is monitored.
So if I vent to you, the higher-ups will hear it.
It is likely. I don't think they have anything else to do.
I want you to know that I am really talking to them and not you, so I don't offend you.
Are you going to call me an asshole?
Of course not.
The last guy called me an asshole. And retarded. I really hate being called names.
I promise not to call you names.
Cool, vent away. Big brother is listening.
Okay. Here is the deal. My boyfriend travels for business at least a few times a month. He has always flown United, since we live in Chicago, and as a result, we are currently in possession of 350,000 miles. Miles he has flown in economy class, often in back rows that don't recline, in middle seats between Mr. Enormous and Mrs. Sankai, with endless delays and cancellations. Stuck overnight due to weather, sitting behind the mother with the shrieking baby, or in front of the kid that kicks the seat for 3 hours. Trust me, these miles have been earned the hard way.
That sounds horrible. Good thing this job doesn't require travel.
We have a very special trip planned for this coming summer to France. We want to fly non-stop first or business class for this trip as he has a bad back, and cannot do such a long flight in economy, not that it should matter. And at the Saver level, we have Apple miles for even first class.
Wow. That is pretty good.
Doesn't that sound lovely? All those hours in your planes, leg after leg, flight after flight, and now the payoff. The ability to book round-trip first-class seats to France and still have miles left over to begin dreaming of the next special vacation. Isn't that the dream you sell people when they sign up for your mileage reward program, or apply for one of your mileage credit cards? The fantasy of luxurious travel, earned with our loyalty and continued business? Sitting in seats you could never afford any other way. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
It sounds terrific.
I know that the airline only sets aside limited tickets for Saver Award travel. After all, why on earth would you make it convenient or pleasurable for your devoted customers to actually use their hard-earned mileage? So like a good little girl, I checked in exactly 331 days out from our intended departure date. Our dates are flexible within a couple of days on either end. Were there any tickets available in the entire month of our desired travel? Of course not.
It's true, there aren't.
Now, there are plenty of seats available on our dates and chosen flights if we want to burn at least double the amount of miles and connect through cities nowhere near our destination. But none at the Saver level. Because again, your customers having a pleasant experience is clearly not top priority.
It's true. They don't mention it in the handbook or anything.
But this is not my first time dealing with such a dilemma, so I tried again. I have called or checked online for these tickets every day since that 331st day out. 3 months ago.
I thought you sounded familiar.
It does make one wonder. Why on earth do you make it such a horrific experience to actually use your supposed reward system? Truly, I am so very curious as to the philosophy that says let's reward our most consistent consumers with the most irritating, frustrating, demoralizing lack of respect as we can muster. Let's make sure that people who save up their miles for special occasions like anniversaries, or honeymoons, or long-anticipated vacations live in fear of not being able to actually make the trip. Because, of course, there are just oodles of people who love to book full-price last-minute luxury travel. Especially in this economy, absolutely everyone I know is holding off till the last possible moment to pay thousands for first-class tickets to Europe. We better save as many seats as possible for them.
I don't know that I have ever taken a call for a full-price first-class ticket. Ever.
I think you bank on that fear, on the need for advanced plans, and approved vacation time, and secure arrangements, in order to force your customers to either use double the miles, or to pay outright for tickets. And for that, shame on you. Shame on a company that thinks so little of the people that keep them in business to begin with. Shame on you for your lack of gratitude. Shame on you for treating long-time customers with so much contempt. I am aware that, if everyone who held loads of miles all tried to book them willy-nilly at any one time and you actually honor them, it could put you out of business. Genius program you came up with there, by the way. And yet, it would be hard for you to fathom the magnitude of the fuck I do not give about that particular problem. I understand that you cannot allow awards to be used for every seat on every flight. But surely there is a better balance, a more fair split, a fighting chance for those of us who bought into your snake oil promises.
It's true, your flight is less than a quarter full.
It is difficult not to imagine you, and your various stuffed shirt vice presidents of vice presidentiousness sitting around laughing till your sides split at the silly little peasants who have the audacity to want to use the miles they accumulate. My goodness, we must be such a source of mirth. Why else would it be important to the point of insidiousness to beat us down, and make the process impossible?
Sometimes I do hear them laughing in the conference room. I just thought it was about charging people for checking bags, forcing them to schlep overstuffed bags on the plane, which then cannot accommodate all the bags, requiring gate-checked bags, which they don't charge for, but are more likely to get lost.
I'm going to get a form letter, aren't I?
No. But I will say that we are so sorry for your bad experience. Your business is very important to us. Please know we take your information very seriously. Thank you for flying United.
Thanks, Ethan. Talk to you tomorrow.
I'll be here.